Cora McEwen, I hope I said your last name right. Bet you didn't expect to hear from me. My name is Fred Cooper, and I am the CEO of ARIIX. I got your name from a publication that you have put out on social media. So today, I am here to have a conversation with you on social media and see if you will respond or, as I have a hunch, disappear. Your company was gracious enough to accept our call and said that they would be requiring of you to remove this publication that is completely false. I hope, Cora, I hope you follow their admonition. But in addition to that, I'd like to go through each of the points that you claim on this documentation that you have published. So, Ms. McEwen, let's go through each point, shall we? Cora, you claim that Joanna Bacon was paid €50,000 a month for 6 months from ARIIX. Cora, that is a lie. It isn't even an exaggeration of a smaller amount. Miss Bacon was not paid a single dime from ARIIX to join the company, nor do we pay individuals to join. So, by you telling that is not only defamatory, but it is also a complete lie for Miss Bacon. She chose to represent another company. That's it. Statement number 2 that you said was that the DSA and the Office of Fair Trading won't back us. First of all, the DSA is just simply an organization that if you'll pay your fees to, you belong to. And there are many direct selling organizations for which we belong. It just doesn't happen that at the Direct Selling Association in the UK, we haven't paid our fee for to join because I have personal biases about the DSA and whether they're there. But that has no bearing on whether or not we've been accepted. And by the way, that and the Office of Fair Trading doesn't back any direct selling company. So get your facts right. Number 3, this is a material misrepresentation of fact, Cora. Cora, you deem us to be a pyramid scheme because, as you say, we require 1 cc a month purchase. First of all, I'm on a 4-week cycle, so that's every 28 days. If you are going to represent something, make sure you have your facts correct. Number 2, I have no idea what a CC is, and I'm the designer of the compensation plan. So how do I require something that I don't even know what it is? In fact, you know what? I looked on Google. All I could find for CC was cubic inches. I know it has a lot to do with a correlation of horsepower on a motor. I did see it was cubic centimeters. It does stand for closed caption and even Cape Cod. But whatever a CC is to you, I don't require it. In fact, I am so proud of our compensation plan not being a pyramid. Can you say this about your compensation plan? Do you know you can be commission eligible in ARIIX and you don't have to pay a single penny ever? You don't have to pay it to start. You don't have to pay it monthly. You don't have a requirement. Any volume that you generate from customers makes you commission eligible. I'm very familiar with a pyramid. Make sure you know what a pyramid is too before you accuse it. I would be happy to go against any compensation plan in the direct sales and see who is closer in proximity to what a pyramid could really be constituted as. Next, I noticed that you say you have to get in early to make all the money because it is a pyramid. Then how would you answer the question that our first distributor, Mr. Tim Sales, isn't even in the top 5 of all income earners? And our number 1 income earner didn't get in the business until half of ARIIX's life at 2.5 years. Doesn't sound like you had to be at the top to make all of the money, did it? In fact, I want to know who told you you had to be in at the top, because I know I didn't share our financial information with you, nor did I just share my distributor list. And I'm quite sure that your company didn't get it from us either. So you must have made it up. Next question, Cora. You state that we have no seals of approval. Yet another lie and a material misrepresentation of fact, Miss McEwen. Let's see. I got good manufacturing seals, good manufacturing, sanitation free, NSF, GMP, ISO, BSG certifications, NSF for both product and manufacturing. How many would you like, Cora? You know what's the funny part? I don't recall you even calling and asking, let alone getting in our back office and seeing them. Because if you would have done that, you would have seen they're all available for all of our representatives on each of the products that we have tested independently. Next one that I really like is that we left as treacherous individuals from our former companies, let alone I was there more than a decade, to start our own, and others who did similar acts were convicted of fraud. Why don't you check what was written on USANA on May 13th of 2011, when, as Section 16 officers and we left, the owner of the company himself, the majority shareholder and controlling interest, stated, the departure of these executive officers represented no culpability on the part of either those leaving or the corporation itself. So, excuse me, if the major shareholder and the board of directors made a statement that said we did nothing wrong, where did you get your information unless you, quote, made it up to get it done? Ms. McEwen, you said you deal in the truth, and that's only what you deal in. Well, I have just demonstrated that every statement that you made is a material misrepresentation of fact, or said bluntly, it is a lie. So now let's see how you deal with the truth, because as you put it in your own words, and I quote, I only deal in the truth. I have a hunch you're not going to respond to this, but I would strongly suggest you do as your company has asked you to do and take it down.